Oh, Lunchables. I haven't seen these in years. And they're frozen now? Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh wow, Kid Cuisine? When was the last time I had one of these? What the I don't know why, but I just really love redesigns. Something about seeing a character in a new art style just feels refreshing, and sometimes you kinda just prefer it over the original, but you know how it goes. With every single good redesign, there's always some bad ones, and I want to talk about the bad ones. Like, look at this one. Where's his dreads? Sometimes I feel like a grandpa when I talk about stuff like this. This new box just looks generic, and they have no personality anymore. And speaking of having no personality anymore, because I'm not just talking about food, look at Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. What happened to you two? Where'd your personality go? I remember when I was younger, I was always sitting on the floor, instead of the couch for some reason, because that's what we did as kids. With a bowl of cereal and just watching the classics. You know which ones I'm talking about. Chowder, Kids Next Door, Avatar The Last Airbender, Danny Phantom, the list goes on. But back then, it just felt like there was a rivalry between the two networks, and you really felt that at school. You had kids at school saying stuff like, Nickelodeon's better, or nuh-uh, Cartoon Network's better. And even the networks themselves got in on this. Nick once made an ad that said, this Thanksgiving you can watch their cartoons, or you can watch Nicktoons. And then Cartoon Network responded in the most savage way possible by buying ad time on Nick without them knowing and advertising themselves on their network. Stuff like that doesn't really happen anymore, and they rarely ever play their old shows. Remember the Respect the Pouch campaign? Capri Sun's ads were basically if you disrespected the juice pouches, you just faced a horrifying punishment. Like being turned into sand, turned into a dog chew toy, becoming a pogo stick, or just straight up dying. Now those are some good times. I feel like we're trying to modernize literally anything without careful consideration. You lose what the original was like, and that usually means the personality and whatever impact it had gets ruined. And all I gotta say is, yeah, that kinda sucks.